Welcome back to GEISELSBERG for episode 6 with me, MrSealyp. It's nearly 20 to 6. I'm back up at the store. I have got to slurry spread field 55. So I've got an IT runner one. There are other slurry spreaders. I thought the whole point was I'm going to try and use the IT runner as much as possible. This tank is one of the modded ones. It's only 15,000 litres, so it's going to take a little bit. I'm going to have to come backwards and forwards, I think. It depends actually how far it goes. But what we'll do, we'll head round to Sengstocks, we'll fill up with some slurry. My pigs have probably got some, but I don't think I've got enough on hand. Actually, let's check. I haven't really checked on them. I've cleaned them out. How we're looking, slurry 6,000 litres, yeah, not a lot. Although, looking at that, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50... I only bought 50 with me. And we've got 58 in there now, which means we've had a load of births. Okay, that's cool, because I do have some contracts for pigs. Which means I could probably sell some tomorrow, I reckon. Yeah, I'm going to get this slurry in done. I'm going to take this over, we'll get the first bit done, and then what I'll probably do is see you in the morning. I do need to start on the corn maze. I know I keep saying it. I do need to start on it. Which way am I going? This way. It's just on the left up here. So we should. There we go. Right. Shouldn't be too expensive either. But if we need to fill up again, we'll come back up to here. I mean, there are plenty of backs, and there's all sorts of cool stuff for the IT runner. It's one of those bits of kit you don't use very often. I say you don't. I don't personally. I say other people obviously do, but I don't use it as often as I should really, or could. It is quite a universally helpful bit of kit. Although it does kind of leave you, if you've only got one base, then you are kind of limited, so you almost have to at some point buy a second base, and then that way at least if you've got a couple of tractors you can run multiple units. But we need to go to field 55. I'll see you there in a second, and then we'll get on with this. Okay, we are here. So I'm not too sure what the spread is on this. Let's turn it on. Okay. Why is that not doing anything? That's worrying. Let's check the old sat map. That's odd. It's showing on there as working, but not. Oh yeah, there's just a sheen there. God, that's going to be. How do I know where I've been? You can just see it in the lights. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one, isn't it? Oh, you can just about see it. Whoa, okay. I'd rather do it now. It did say in the first growth stage that once the grass starts to come through, that's going to be even harder to see. It's not a very wide spread. But it's working. Okay. So what I'll do now then, I shall continue. I'll get this slurried. And that'll be it for KJ Wiggum's contract until the grass has grown and ready to actually do something with, because he wants wrapped silage bales, but they had to be organic. Apparently there's a big market for them. I need to seed my top field, seed my bottom field, and then in the morning get on with some more jobs. I think I'm going to put rye in one, triticale in another, because I've got contracts for both. I've also got a contract for rye bales, so if I do rye in one field when I harvest it, I can then do the baling contract for rye bales. Again, quite a specific one, but there's a reason for it. So I'm going to have to do a couple of runs, I think, backwards and forwards to get more slurry. But actually what I'm going to do, I think I'll just go straight across rather than take the corner, and then I'll just tidy up the ends. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Turn that off. Oh yeah, you can just about see it. It's a little bit darker there, isn't it? Okay. It's all good. It's not quite 7:10 in the morning. It's early, but we've got work to do. Some of the lighting's not going to be great because we have a lot of shadow. Now, yesterday evening I planted our lower field just here with rye. I did our top field 39 with triticale, where the rest of our manure has been delivered. So that's all of it from, whoa, just over the fence, there we go. So that's all of that's the last of the 200,000 litres in payment from James. So that's all of it. Now we've got this weird thing that's happened. I know sometimes it happens when you go between two kind of growth stages while you're planting, but part of it's that high, part of it's that high, but it's in weird blocks. It's weird how it hasn't kind of done it uniformly. I don't know how I could have possibly planted this bit here and then not this bit but did that bit there in different growth periods. I don't know, but anyway, it is growing. What we are going to do is whiz up to the store. Going to get a little piece of machinery, just rent. We're down to 57 grand. The money's dropping. We have to get a loan at some point, and we're going to go over to that cornfield and we are going to start the corn maze. We are going to do that. Yeah, now obviously there's various different ways I can do it. I could do it with little mini cultivators and ploughs and various different things. I'm going to walk up because the piece of machinery I'm going to bring back, otherwise it means I'm leaving a bit up there and it's just easier to walk. So I'll see you up there in a moment. So let's get in here. What we're going to do, I forgot about all this as well. Oh, that reminds me, that's why I'm down to 57,000. I bought a little silo, just a small extension one. We had it placed last night. Let me just show you before I forget. It's obviously under silos. The company were very quick, very helpful, and delivered it right away. It was one of these ones. We got, which one did we get? That one I think we got. Because I put lime in it, because I had all the lime in the trailer. I had lime in my fertiliser spreader and I wanted to put fertiliser into the fertiliser spreader, but didn't really have anywhere to put it other than leave it in pallets. So I took the pallets out, or the big bags, unloaded it into that outdoor silo, type A, 20 metres cubed, for 11 grand. That's why our money's gone down. 20,000 litre capacity. It will take all those other crops as well, so I can put seed in it. So I might be able to store seed in there, solid fertiliser. Quite a handy little thing. Plus next to it you've got the extension one if you wanted to put that next to it, so at some point we could extend it out a little bit just to give us more space if we want to put more seed and stuff like that. But I reckon if we've put 20,000 litres of lime and 20,000 litres of seed in there, we're going to be good for a while. That does explain where the money went. Right, so what we're going to be getting, we've got ourselves a little John Deere skid steer. I'm thinking width wise might be about right. It's going to be, because we've got, obviously with the potential for crop destruction, that actually works in our favour in this case, because we can use this. I've got the little bucket. Now again, I realise that in game that's not going to be how it's going to work, but in the real world, you know, what we could do is we could have planted the field with corn and only planted it in certain areas, and that would have got confusing. So we're using the cornfield that's already there, and we're going to be making the maize from it. Let's get the beacon. Not that I necessarily need the beacon on. So as a narrative device, this works really well. The bucket's just wide enough. We should be able to get nice little passageways through the cornfield. This is going to take a little while to get there. in reality, I'll try it like this. We may do a little bit of this, a little bit of landscaping. I may end up resorting to a small cultivator or something. I did think about a little mower deck, but obviously the mower won't have any impact whatsoever on the corn, so that's not going to help at all. But anyway, yeah, it's just, you know, and I'm sure people will think of 101 other ways that you could possibly do it. This is just how I'm doing it. So after slurrying last night, I'm anxious to see how KJ's field is coming on with his grass. Actually, that's not looking too bad, is it? Oh, nice. Actually, that's not going to be far off. It's a little bit patchy in places, but that's cool. That'll be ready to go soon. We'll get on that. Don't realise, let's come out sideways, how steep this is. When I was coming up here with pulling whatever I was pulling the other day, and I thought, I don't understand why I'm struggling to get up here. That's why. It's actually it is far steeper than you think. This whole valley side is actually, yeah, a lot steeper. It was only when I think I was pulling the cedar yesterday, and the syn track had the auto levelling on, so the syn track was sat at an angle going across the field, and the cedar, or the syn track was level, the cedar was at an angle, that you really realised just how much of a slant that field was on. Anyway, must get to this field. This is the field in front of me. I'm thinking in my head, oh, this is, what am I doing? Oh dear. Right, I've got a kind of plan in my head of how I want this maze to look. Oh, blimey. This John Deere looks tiny now. So I'm thinking if I swing it round, like so, with the crop destruction on, if I back up now. Okay, so we can kind of do it like that. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So let's oh, what have I become? Yeah. So actually give us a channel, kind of. Right. I've just got to get on with this, haven't I? What I'll do is probably see you in phases. We'll come back to it. I need to check on my map because I've got a little plan of a maze and I need to kind of go from that. And we'll see how we get on. Yeah. Right, we're doing okay. I'm just about to do the next cut in for the next section. I'll just give you a little bit of a sneaky kind of peek, but we zoom out a little bit. We've kind of got, it's difficult to tell from here, but I've got a couple of little cut throughs. I've got a couple of, I'm getting there, I'm getting there. We're going to put a cut through this direction into the next ring, and then we'll do the next ring, the next, like, not a ring, is it? A ring circular, you know what I mean? The next lay it in. That's what we're aiming for, hopefully. Hello? Yes, boss? Yeah, it's not like I'm busy or anything, is it? No, I can get right on that. Absolutely. Of course, boss. Yep, okay. Speak to you soon. Bye. Oh, that's an interesting one. We've got a job to do. I've got to get out now. I could just go through the corn, couldn't I? But where's the fun in that? Yeah, as you can tell, I've got an upgrade on my phone. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Where's my way out? I cut this, I should know. Right, we've got a job to do. There's a guy called Chris has just been on the phone to the boss, and now he's just rung me. One of their delivery guys, not delivering to us, just one of their delivery guys, has taken a shortcut not far from where we are and has rolled his lorry over. It's on its side, spilled its load, and they've asked as we're the kind of closest farm, would we be able to go and help clear up the spill? They're transporting pig food, and we can have 10% of the load. I'm sure that's what he just said on the phone. 10%, yeah, 10% of the load. So, hang on, I've just got to think. Whereabouts is the? Oh, where's our telehandler? It's up at the pig farm, isn't it? 'Cause I was clearing out pig feed last night. Right, I'm going to go and get that. We'll head down. We've got to go and find him. Apparently he's just past the biogas plant. Anyway, we'll find him and we'll go and give him a hand. We'll get him, try and right the vehicle, try and get the trailer back on its wheels. We'll help load everything back up. I'll grab one of the trailers because if we're going to have 10% of the load, might as well grab a load of that. And it's a bit of pig food in it. Certainly helps. Actually, I'm thinking, and this is actually just popped into my head. If they've got a trailer load, then potentially we could ask for a favour in return, couldn't we? Because I've got a contract for 70,000 litres of manure, which I'd have to transport in loads of little runs. I wonder if they'd come back and help us transport the manure. It's got to be worth an ask, isn't it? Right, I'll see you in a minute with the loader and we'll go and help out. Then we'll get back to the maze. It's coming on really well, I'm quite happy with that. I was clearing out the pig feed, I knew that's what I was doing, but there's still some in the bucket. Just put this in and then we'll get there. I think the best route down, probably the way we've been before, down through the town. Not going to say no to pig feed. Oh, it's there. Not going to say no to more pig feed. That's always going to come in handy. Plus, actually, yeah, we've got more, haven't we? So, actually, how many have we got? I said yesterday we'd had some new births, so I'm going to check on them again. So we're up to 15 and 15. That's 30, 40, 50, 64. So we've got 14 new. Wow, they are producing at a rate of knots. Next animal in 15 minutes as well. So we're going to have even more. Oh, we got plenty. Okay, so we will be able to get rid of some. So the contracts I've got for pigs, we can start actually doing those. Big Papa C, I'm really sorry. We will get on to getting the horses. I've got to clear that a bit of land. We've got to get the stables put in. We will get to it. I know he's farming Dreistenhof at the moment, and they're kind of prepping the animals ready for transport and that kind of thing. So I'm sorry, we will get to it. It's jobs like this that crop up kind of ad hoc. Whoa, mind that. Take out someone's bins. They won't be very happy. Sorry, garbage cans, whatever you call them. I said dustbin lorry the other day and someone said, you mean garbage truck? No, I mean the proper English, a dustbin lorry. It's funny how my kids, I suppose from growing up watching lots of American TV and stuff like that, refer to things like trash and garbage and the trunk of the car and the attic. It's like, no, it's a boot of a car, it's a loft space, attic, and it's rubbish. Garbage, I don't know, no, I'm kidding. But yeah, it's amazing how kids pick it all up, don't they, and they just use all the modern vernacular. Right. Now I'm clear of that, we should be okay. Let's get down there. I'm assuming the driver's okay. Didn't hear sirens or anything, so I'm assuming no ambulance was called. That's always good. Okay, oh, I can see it through the trees. Whoa! What has he done? Oh, the truck's not too bad. Lorry, truck, we should be able to sort that out. I'm wondering whether he's had a blowout or whether he's just swerved to avoid something. Oh, I wonder if he came over here a little bit too speedy over this, maybe? I don't know. Oh, that's a mess. Right, okay. I wonder if we can shove this a little bit. I'll get her just under the front here. Little gentle tappity tap. Oh, that seems to be really hung up on that centre transmission, doesn't it? Okay, right, that doesn't seem so bad. We can probably drive that out of the way. Oh, I've inadvertently picked up a full load, that's helpful. Let's get in there, see if we can get us off this pile. Oh no, it's still... Oh, it should be right. we'll do as well, let's swing this round. Give ourselves a bit of light. It's still fairly early, it's not even 8 o'clock in the morning yet. It's going to be one of those days, it's going to be busy. Oh, what's that? Oh, okay, that's the lights on. There we go, that's better. Bit of the old main beam. Actually, what I will do, let's put the beacons on just so anything comes along the road, just to let them know we're blocking everything. Right, we need to get that upright, don't we? Actually, let's have a quick butchers. So just make sure that landing gear, if that's dug in, maybe pushing from the other side. I'm just worried about it sliding this way rather than righting itself, but it might do. I think the fact it fell onto the piles helped. If it was directly on its side, we might have had a few problems here. Okay, we can do this. Okay, same thing. Where am I going to clip this from? Probably does now if I've got a full load in here now, but maybe the extra weight, we can act like a bit of a battering ram. Hopefully this will... That's weird, that doesn't seem to want to lift. Oh, there we go. Okay, hang on, we're nearly there. Don't tip over the other way. Oh. Okay, so it's not going to make loading this any easier. If I do it from this end, I guess. Actually, one of these loads, one of these buckets is 7889. That's as close to 8,000 litres, isn't it? I mean, yeah, that will take that. We'll just over what a bucket load would be, alright, wouldn't it? That's about 10%. Got a feel for the driver. One thing I'd take out of his paycheck. Possibly. Well, it's never a dull moment, is it? Papa Farms International Rescue. What was the green one? Thunderbird 2? Hang on, I'm going to get this wrong. Thunderbird 2? Thunderbird 3? Can't remember. Got a bit of a trip this weekend. Boss has given me the weekend off. Lucky me. Off to Paris with my wife. Be lovely, wouldn't it? Not too bad of a trip here from GEISELSBERG to Paris. Looking forward to it immensely. Actually, what I'm going to do, let's put one load to the side, because I'll get carried away and then I'm going to dump it. Oh no, I know I am. I'll put it in by mistake. I know it seems a bit mercenary, but they've offered, so you know, why not? Yes, I'm thinking if they, once they've been and delivered this wherever they're delivering it to, whether they'll be able to pop back and give us a hand with the load of manure, because we've got to do 70,000 litres and I'm sure that thing holds 79, doesn't it? So if they don't mind popping back and give us a hand. Well, well, well. What do you know? It's a lot of pig food, isn't it? I have to speak to the boss about our pig food, our pig contracts then. And we'll start having a look at those, because I didn't realise how quickly they were going to reproduce. Probably do with some more water and stuff actually, but that's fantastic though. Start knocking on some of those contracts, that'd be great. It always looks worse on paper, I guess, when you kind of look at them all and think, oh blimey, how are we going to do this? But I know when I did, when I worked on Marwell Manor, you have some days where you can knock out 3, 4, 5 contracts. Other days when you're prepping for contracts, you might not do any on a particular day. You're just kind of getting them ready, but it's all good. Like I say, we do need some money though. I think actually the maize contract, we're doing the corn maize, I think that pays, I can't remember what that pays actually, or does it? Oh yeah, there's an amount and some bales we might get as well. I'll probably just take the amount. I don't worry about the bales too much. We just need some money in the bank. Mind you though, like I say, to be given some pig feed from this does mean you're not, that's not money we've got to spend out on pig food, so I guess it swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Right, I'm going to finish this last little bit up then. See you in a moment. Hopefully we can get them on their way and we'll get back to the maize. Hopefully our crops will be grown. Actually, what I will do is go over to field 55, KJ's field, and we'll get the old crop tester thing. The field info, we'll get that up. Looking forward to seasons, having the old Wopster back again, because that thing's a really handy bit of kit. I know the field info does the same thing, and we do have our field info sheets that we compile every year. Most farms and farmers do keep all their information from their crop yields and fertilising and all, everything they have. They'll overlay that or underlay it or whichever way around with satellite mapping and tracking and all sorts of stuff. So anyway, I'm done whittling again, aren't I? Whoa! Got a bit loose there. Well, that's that all sorted. He's off and gone. We should be alright. I think they said they're going to help us out, so they might be back later on, but it might not be today. I suppose they've got deliveries and stuff to do. But we've got, well, we didn't take 7,889. We'll get back up to the pig farm then, and I'll drop this off. Then we'll get back on our maize. Oh yeah. Back into the cornfield and crack on. Providing the boss doesn't ring me again with any surprise jobs. I hope not. I need to get on with this maize. Get another contract done. Okay, it's 5 to 9. I've just finished. It costs a little bit of money for the landscaping, but we're done. Right into that. I've got to remember which way out it is. I'm really pleased with this. I know it's weird and it's not, you know, it's not farming, but it's a subscriber contract and that's what the subscriber contracts are about. I was asked to do it and I've done it. I suppose, you know, they do have the old pumpkin things and people do corn mazes and they do kiddie ones with bales and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, in rural communities people do this kind of stuff. So yeah, boo to you if you think it's not fun. I can't remember how to get out. Anyway, what I have done is I've put in the middle, depends what thumbnail I decide to use, actually what I'll do is I'll show you now. There's lots of little dead ends that I've put in, bits where you kind of go around and you get to a dead end, obviously that's kind of the point of it. It's this way, isn't it? But what I've done in the middle is I've put, which way do we come? This way. I've put a pumpkin. Why not? The Great Pumpkin 2019 is in the middle. Nice little picnic area if you want to stop and have a bite to eat or something like that. Anyway, yeah. So that's that done. I've got to get this. Farm dog loves it. Absolutely loves it. Don't know if you can hear him in the background. Growling and barking at everything. So I've got to find my way out. Got to get my way out. Anyway, I'm going to pick my way out. I really have honestly forgotten which way to go. I had a picture I found online of a maze and I've kind of changed it a little bit. The problem is I've now closed that anyway on my laptop and I can't remember the route. I'll zoom back out and find my way out. I don't want to drive over everything because it will just destroy the crops in between. It will ruin the whole point of it. I think it's this way. No, it's not. It's a dead end. I may be in here for some time. Well, it proves it works as a maze, that's the main thing, isn't it? I did put a bit between this, didn't I? I'm sure I did. Yeah, that's it. I can see it. Or is that just another false one? Another false passage to confuse everyone. Yep, false one. I'm lost. Hang on, there's another way out. What have I done? I may never get out of here alive. I'm going to starve to death in a corn maze. Right. We made it. I found the way out. We're done. Right, what I'm going to do now is just head over very quickly. I'm going to use my field info, check on field 55, because if field 55 is ready, we're going to lease. I know lots of people have offered me various different bits of equipment. I'm sure somebody offered me. I'm going to use another class piece of equipment. I don't care. I want to use it. I'm going to use the Rollant. Did I use? No, I didn't. I used the Coon one before, didn't I? Because the class equipment wasn't available at that point. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to check on the field. If it's ready, I'm going to get out here. Oh, I need a mower as well, don't I? Maybe it's time to invest in a mower, even if it's just a front one. Because we've got grass and hay and all sorts of stuff to do, so we may just have to invest in a mower. I'll see you back down there in a minute, because this needs to go back to the store. I need to grab a tractor, I'm going to need to get a mower, I'm going to need to get the baler wrapper, and then we'll check on the field, and hopefully all is good. We can get another contract almost on the way to complete. Right, we have bought the class Disco 3600 because it's a 3.6 metre. The Pottinger's a 3.1, so I thought we'll go for a slightly larger, wider, not larger, well I suppose technically slightly wider, and I have got the Rollant Unirap on the back. The field does say 100% fertilised and ready to harvest, so we'll get cracking on that too. Don't know why I always go that way to start. Let's go this way. So let's go to Unfold that. Start up. Drop it down. Doesn't matter if I go straight across the middle of the field. I do like I suppose a lot of balers, mowers and stuff do, but drops down, twists to fit the ground nicely. It's just cool bit of kit. And then obviously it's the Roland 455 Unirap. Let's turn that on. Drop the pickup down. I've got black wrap because that's what was asked for, and I need 24 of these. Whether I'm going to get 24 or not, I really hope so. I'm not so sure. Looking at this, it does say ready to harvest, but I don't know if it is, you know. I don't think that's got enough growth on it. I don't think it is. I think it needs another growth stage. That looks way too short to me, and considering how much I've just come across, there doesn't seem to be a very defined cut, and it also doesn't seem to be I don't seem to have much in the baler considering what I've just done. You know what? Let's stop there. Let's raise that up and fold it, because I'm not convinced. Actually, I don't know why I turned that off. Let's raise the pickup. The problem with grass, when you use the field info, it will say ready to harvest, because as soon as you get a little bit of growth, you can, technically I can harvest it. Is it fully grown? No, not yet. I think that's where I've got a problem. And what I can do though, I can go down to my grass field down the bottom, which I've done already, and I can just do normal silage bales down there. They're not going to go for KJ Wiggum's contracts. He has specifically asked for these organic ones, but I have got other contracts that are asking for silage bales. So you know what, I might as well go and do my field. I've got the equipment, I've got the mower, so I'll get on and do that. What we'll also do is hopefully at some point our 2 fields will be ready to harvest as well. We haven't got anywhere near enough money to buy anything yet. I will be paid for the contract for the maize, the corn maize, and obviously once KJ's contract is complete, that's just not ready. I've got those big gaps missing. I'm hoping that's going to sort itself out and not be a problem. I'll show you the silo while I'm down here. The new silo we bought. I was trying to think of a way of putting an extension on the silo we got here, but there's nowhere to place it around the yard. So what I did on the bit here, is there something I might get through the gap here? Just here is where we got it. They wouldn't go in. I forgot those. I'd unloaded them earlier on, so I'll put them into something and they'll go in. So that's 20,000 litres, and that's the actual silo one, so you can load into it and unload. But if I just get an extension to go next to it, I can increase that capacity out to 40,000 litres. So that just made sense to put it out here on the field. Right, I'll do some normal then. I think that's probably the best bet. I think what I will do as well is go and actually do the maize, I think. Just open it out, turn it on, drop it down. So this grass looks thicker and longer, and as I drive through it now, you'll see you can see where it's been cut. So I don't think the other one's long enough. Pretty sure that's what it is. So even if I just do a load of these bales and leave them in the field for the time being, I can collect them later, put them with the straw we got already, then I'll do a load of hay bales and I can start knocking out some of the contracts I've got for bales. So I've got quite a few. Admittedly, it's going to be black wrap now, but it's not. That's the difference. So apparently, the guys that were having problems with the pig food, I say problems with the pig food, they rolled their lorry over, have done their delivery and they've come straight back, so we can load them up. I've got, like I say, I've got a contract for 70,000 litres for Tyler, so I'll load that up now. That can be on its way and Tyler can have that. Glad I had this set up ready to go actually. We will have to keep checking though, because I'm not sure. Just trying to work this out in my head. 10 loads would be 78,000 litres. So probably 9. 9 will be just over, won't it? Yeah, it'll be alright. I'm itching to have a go in the maze again. To walk it this time though, not go in the vehicle, and do it at ground level, because like I say, it's interesting that I've made it, and you kind of think, well, you should know the route, but I'm not sure. Well, that's a weird, a bit peculiar then. See, there's some lights on here. That's better. It's quite dark today, and it looks like the sun's going to... It says it's sunshine. To be fair, it's not even 10 o'clock yet, but we're going to have a cloudy day today. So I'm thinking what I might do is we'll have to wait till we get a couple of payments for a couple of the jobs, and then we'll sort out leasing a log trailer. I'm probably going to do a chainsaw to start off with. I haven't got enough to get a Scorpion King or anything like that, but I'll use this loader. I'll probably use the manure fork, which is old school. It's what I've done so many times on Let's Plays. I find it easy to do. So I'll load up. Whoa, that needs a weight on the back, I think. And we'll get some logging done, and then I can probably lease one of the wood chippers as well. I'm just thinking how many trees there like to be in that area there. There's going to be a few. I'll clear that, landscape it, and then we can get the stables in. That's going to be the next big job that needs doing. I've lost count of how many loads I've done now. I'll see you in a minute when I've still got the Syntrack weight laying over there on the floor that I knocked over. I forgot. Yeah, once we've got 70,000 litres, and we'll get them on their way. I'm going to go and have a play in the maze, and then I will finish off doing the silage bailey. Got a bit of time for a bit of fun, and yeah, a bit of a laugh. Might take the family in. That'd be quite a good one to do at night, I suppose, with Halloween and stuff coming up. Firework night, have some fireworks going off in the middle of the maze and that kind of stuff. Probably quite cool. Let's have a quick check on this. 31. Okay. Okay, that's it. We're at 71,000 litres, I think it is. So Tyler, that's going to be heading its way to you. It does say on the contract what we're going to get, 10% on whatever the BGA price is. So what we need to do then, what they're paying at the BGA for manure at the moment. Biogas GEISELSBERG. 180, well that's low. So it'll be nearly 200 then. Put 10% on top of that. That's 18. It's 198, so 200 for 1,000 litres. Okay, cool. We'll work that out then. That's going to be coming your way. Beacon off. Fantastic. Let's put that ladder away. Cover on. The guys can be off with that. I've got work to do. Let's get the rest of these size bales done. Oh no, I want to go and play in the cornfield, don't I? Yeah, let's go and play in the cornfield. Always got to make a bit of time for some fun, haven't you? Well, we've got some contracts done. That's the main thing. Actually, I think this works out. I know you can see through, but you know, like I say, in the dark, and when you bring the kiddies out for a day out, bit of fun. Yeah, so a few more done. We've got a couple of contracts sorted out. We helped out a neighbour. Got a favour in return, which is quite handy. Got a bit of pig feed out of it. Where am I going? Yeah, it's all good. This has worked out. I'm really, really pleased with this. Like I said earlier on, when I got a contract asking for a corn maze, my first thought was, how am I going to do that? And then you think, well, like, okay, I can do that, but how's it going to turn out? Really, I've gone blank this time. And then, you know, you do it, and it actually... No, that's not, is it? That takes us... No, that's back out. I don't want to go back out. I want to be going in. No, it all works out really well. I'm really pleased with it. The boss will be happy when the money comes in. That's the main thing. No, that's a dead end. Oh yeah, hang on, we're getting somewhere. Oh no, dead end. Okay. Cool. Right, we are nearly there now, dead end that way. Hang on. Huh? Oh no, false. I did put a false thing. That was good for. Hang on a minute. We just kind of. Well, I've missed something here, haven't I? Did I go past a bit? There we go. Right. Yes, we've done it. Yeah. Cool. There we go. We made it to the centre, to the Great Pumpkin. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.